I want to see the world, really. I know that sounds ludicrous, but I really would like to see a healthy world. Yeah, I was raised eating pork. We ate everything from pigtails, pig feet, ham hocks, you name it, we ate it. But one Saturday morning, having had the standard breakfast that we had, my husband being a butcher at the time, I began to abhor the taste, the touch, the smell of dead animal flesh. And that's the only way I could refer to it at that time in my head. And I stopped cold turkey. Didn't want to have anything else to do with it. So that was in 1963. I was 21 years old. It was something that once I got on the road, I couldn't turn back. The next thing was the refined sugar and flour. And then it progressed into abstaining from dairy products. And then the next progression was into the raw. That's been for the past 27 years. I've been a vegetarian for 49 years. My diet consists of nuts, fruits, vegetables, and seeds. And when I say seeds, I eat a lot of sprouted seeds. I grow my food outdoors, and I grow indoors in my green room, my growing room as well. I'm gonna do the best I can to get people where I am if they choose to be there, if they want to be there. And it seems that a lot of people do.
What if I told you there's an 83-year-old woman today who looks 50, has no chronic illnesses, takes no medication, and has the energy and mental sharpness of someone in their 30s? No, she's not a genetic anomaly. She's not using secret injections or hiding behind makeup. She's real. Her name is Annette Larkins, and her lifestyle may just hold the keys to reversing aging, shedding excess weight, and reclaiming health and vitality, even if you're already past 40, 50, or 60. Annette Larkins was born in 1942 in Asheville, North Carolina. Today, at 83 years old, she's become an icon of longevity, health, and ageless beauty, a living legend in the world of natural wellness. But her story isn't about being lucky. It's about making deliberate, life-changing choices, especially when it comes to food, mindset, and the way we treat our bodies every single day. Annette's journey into health started decades ago. She wasn't raised on green juices or tofu. In fact, she grew up eating the same standard Southern foods so many of us did: meat-heavy, canned goods, lots of sugar, processed starches. She married young, and her husband, interestingly enough, was a butcher. But it was in that environment, watching meat being processed daily, that Annette began to question what she was putting into her body. She first became vegetarian in the early 60s, then gradually transitioned to veganism, and eventually embraced a fully raw, plant-based lifestyle. Now, for over 30 years, Annette has lived without consuming any cooked food. No processed oils, no fried snacks, no dairy, no caffeine, no alcohol. Just living fresh, raw plant foods. And the result? She has reversed many of the so-called normal signs of aging. Her skin is supple and wrinkle-free. Her body is slim and toned. Her mind is sharp. Her energy is boundless. And she lives medication-free in a world where that is becoming increasingly rare, especially for someone in their 80s. So what does she eat? What's actually on her plate? Or more accurately, in her garden and blender? Let's walk through a typical day in Annette Larkins' life and explore the science behind her food choices, because these aren't just random meals. Each item she consumes is deeply rooted in the principles of cellular health, longevity, detoxification, and weight regulation. She starts her day early, usually around sunrise. The first thing she reaches for is not coffee. It's water, clean, pure water to rehydrate her cells after a night's sleep. Then she'll move into juicing. Her juices are vibrant and potent. Combinations like carrot, beet, apple, lemon, ginger, celery, and leafy greens. These juices aren't just refreshing, they're medicinal. Carrots provide beta-carotene, which supports eye health and boosts skin glow. Beets are known to improve blood flow and reduce blood pressure. Celery is rich in antioxidants and natural sodium, which balances hydration. Ginger reduces inflammation, Lemon flushes toxins. These juices deliver enzymes, vitamins, and minerals straight into the bloodstream without taxing the digestive system. That's why they're so energizing. Your body doesn't need to work hard to absorb them. They go straight to work healing, hydrating, and fueling your cells. Breakfast for Annette might also include a raw fruit bowl, mangoes, papaya, bananas, kiwi, and berries. Fruits are hydrating, alkaline-forming, and rich in phytonutrients. Bananas provide potassium for muscle function and blood pressure regulation. Papaya is rich in digestive enzymes like papain, which support gut health. Berries are loaded with antioxidants like anthocyanins, which protect against aging and inflammation. For lunch, she often prepares a large raw salad, but not just lettuce and tomatoes. We're talking living food, jod kale massaged with avocado and lemon, shredded carrots, sprouts, seaweed, cucumbers, red bell peppers, purple cabbage, soaked nuts, or seeds, sometimes even fermented vegetables like raw sauerkraut. Her dressings are homemade, using ingredients like tahini, lemon juice, fresh herbs, and garlic. There are no bottled sauces in her kitchen. No added sugars, no preservatives, no artificial flavors. Just food from nature. What's remarkable is how she elevates raw cuisine into gourmet creations. She uses dehydrators to make flaxseed crackers, sprouted bread, raw granola. She creates zucchini pasta with marinara made from sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, herbs, and olive oil. She makes raw burgers from sprouted lentils and seeds. These meals are not only delicious but deeply healing. Raw vegetables are filled with enzymes that support digestion, fiber that regulates blood sugar, and phytonutrients that protect against cancer and heart disease. Snacks might include fresh coconut water, a handful of almonds soaked overnight, or slices of jicama with lime. Annette also makes her own herbal teas, infusions of nettle, hibiscus, ginger, or burdock root. These herbs are not only flavorful, but medicinal. Nettle supports kidney function. Burdock purifies the blood. Ginger reduces inflammation and soothes the stomach. Dinner is usually her lightest meal. Sometimes it's just another juice or a small salad. She listens to her body. She never eats for entertainment or emotional reasons. She eats to nourish, not to numb. That mindfulness, that deep connection with food and its purpose, is part of why her body continues to thrive. So what's the science behind all this? Why is raw vegan food so powerful? First, raw plant foods are hydrating. Most people are chronically dehydrated, which accelerates aging, contributes to fatigue, and impairs digestion. Raw fruits and vegetables are water-rich and help keep your cells plump and detoxified. Second, they're rich in enzymes, substances that assist in every metabolic process in the body. When food is cooked above 118 degrees Fahrenheit, these enzymes are destroyed. Raw food delivers them intact, aiding digestion, boosting immunity, and preserving energy. Third, raw foods are naturally low in calories but high in nutrients. This means you can eat large volumes of food, feel full and satisfied, but still lose weight because you're nourishing your cells and avoiding processed fats and sugars. Fourth, raw vegan diets are anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is at the root of nearly every chronic disease, from arthritis to heart disease to dementia. By eliminating animal products, processed food, and refined sugar, Annette has given her body the chance to heal, not just survive. She doesn't count calories, she counts nutrients. That's why she maintains a youthful weight without starving or dieting. Her waist is slim, her posture is upright, her movements are graceful, all because her lifestyle supports cellular regeneration, not degeneration. And it's not just about food. Annette moves her body every day, walking, gardening, stretching. She sleeps deeply. She protects her peace. She doesn't expose herself to toxic relationships, toxic environments, or toxic thoughts. Mental and emotional wellness is just as important as what's on the plate. In one of her interviews, she said, "What you think, what you feel, what you speak, it all becomes part of your body." That's a powerful reminder that aging is not just physical, It's mental, emotional, and spiritual, and we have control over more of it than we've been led to believe. For anyone watching this who is over 45, maybe struggling with energy, weight, or just feeling like you've lost your spark, know this: it's not too late. You are not stuck. You are not broken. Your body is waiting for you to choose a different path. And Annette is living proof that it can be done, not with surgery or shortcuts, but with nature, consistency, and care. You don't have to go 100% raw overnight. You don't even need to become vegan tomorrow. But what if you just started adding in more living foods? What if your breakfast became a juice instead of a processed cereal? What if lunch was a vibrant salad rather than a fast food combo? What if dinner was lighter, more peaceful, more nourishing? These little changes compound. They build momentum. And before you know it, your skin clears, your belly flattens, your sleep improves, and your mood lifts. This isn't hype. It's biology. Your body wants to heal. It's trying to heal. You just have to give it the tools. The journey isn't always easy. Change can feel overwhelming. Friends and family might not understand. Cravings will come. Doubt will whisper. But here's the good news. You don't have to do it alone. That's why this channel exists. To walk with you. To inspire you. To give you the tools, the stories, the support you need to keep going. Because doing it alone is hard. But doing it together? That changes everything. So if you're ready to begin, if something in your heart is saying yes, subscribe to this channel right now. Join this movement. Share this video with someone you love. Start today, right where you are. Start with breakfast. Start with one juice. Start with one breath of belief that you can feel better than you do right now. Annette Larkins has shown us what's possible. Her life is not a fantasy. It's an invitation. The path is open. The tools are in your hands. The next step is yours. Let's take it together.